another live stream. You got any questions? Please ask. First live stream did really well. So I'd do a Sunday evening live stream for a bit. Around about 10 to 9 now. Well, I think coming up 10 to 9, but coming up to, I just gone 10 to 9. So, yeah. Gonna be live for about, I don't know, depends how well I'll do, I'll stay live for, as long as I can. Hope you're all doing well on this Sunday evening. If you've got any questions, guys, please ask. Just come back from London yesterday. Made 2 good videos there. I've uploaded my first London video yesterday. No, in fact, I actually uploaded my first London video today, not yesterday. I need to get it right. So, yeah. Hello, Noah. How is you, mate? Can everyone hear me? Testing, testing. Can everyone hear me? At the end of another weekend. Don't time go quick? Hey. Certainly goes quick. For sure. Certainly does go quick, weekends. Can anyone send a message? Let me know if people can hear me. We got 6 people in at the moment. So yeah, depending on how well this stream does, I'll oh, that's good, Noah. Thank you for confirming on that. Depends how well I'll do on this stream. I'll stay live for as long as possible. It just depends how well I do on this stream. You're in Weymouth. Oh, that's good, Noah, mate. Are you on holiday there, are you? Hope you enjoyed your trip to London. Yeah, I did, mate. I went to London yesterday for a specific reason. Part of that reason why I went to London yesterday, I can't mention about, unfortunately. I'm trying to sort of keep it private on that perspective, but I did make some train videos in London yesterday. I uploaded one today, and I'll upload the other one during the week. Hello, Jamie, you alright? Yeah. Yeah, you can't mention it either, yeah. Sound is okay, is it? Can all right, Luke. Yeah, thought I'd do another live stream. Don't know how often I'll do these live streams. Obviously the last one I did was I think about over a week ago, wasn't it? About a week ago, I think. Can anyone send a message? Let me know if everyone else can hear me. It was like 2 or 3 days ago. Hmm. Oh, that's good. Yeah, live streams are fun. Yeah, for sure, Luke. Like I said, it just depends how well I do. You know, how many viewers I get in. My last live stream I did was very good indeed. A lot of positive feedback, a lot of likes on the stream, a lot of questions. All of you asked me. The last stream was really brilliant for sure.
It's when I'm on tour with my favourite band.
So yeah. Haven't done much in the way of videos these last few days. You had EastEnders on. I don't watch EastEnders, can't stand it, unfortunately. The only soap that I did watch years ago was Coronation Street. Now all soaps are boring. Hello, William. How is you? Yes, EastEnders. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, EastEnders is not great, are they? I mean, for starters, you know, EastEnders, most people in there can't really bloody talk for sure, over a pound. Luke, are you still in London? That's good, William. At some point, can you do another long distance trip to like you did with London King's Cross? I mean, the trip that I did to London yesterday was rather expensive, but like I said, I went to London for a specific reason yesterday. So, you know, I'll hope to do like another long distance trip to London King's Cross. I may use London King's Cross to get a train to perhaps Stevenage or somewhere like that, because there's so many other stations along the East Coast Main Line that I haven't been to yet. So yeah, for sure, William, I'll probably will get to somewhere like that eventually. London on the train is always expensive. Yeah, it is. It's definitely expensive when you don't have a rail card, which unfortunately I don't have a rail card. Got the telly on at the moment. Got some crap on. Just switch this crap off. Yeah. What colour rail card you got, Luke? I've only got a Denver and Cornwall rail card. You cannot get a rail card. How old are you? May I ask? DBS, what's that? You just watch TV. That's good. Jamie. Oh, you're 38, are you? Oh, wow. I'm 33, so I'm in the same age bracket as you, mate. So even though I don't look 33, people say that my age is around about 26, 27. So yeah. So there we go. Your birthday's tomorrow, Jamie. Ah, very nice. Well, I will wish you a happy birthday tomorrow, no doubt. Did I watch Nigel Gresley? I've seen Nigel Gresley a few times, so even if I was here in Exeter yesterday, I still wouldn't have seen Nigel Gresley. I've seen it so many times. Uh, when I say this, I'm not going to offend anyone, but once you've seen one Steam Loco before, it gets too boring in my view. So yeah, there was another rail tool that came down yesterday, a Class 47s. I would have probably have only seen that if I was at home. So yeah. Hello, James. Thank you for the kind words there, mate. Hi, Derek. All right. Any chance of me doing a video from Penzance? Well, funny enough, I'm thinking about going to Cornwall this week coming up because I'm not at work. So I'm planning a trip to Cornwall at some point next week. Plus, the weather is improving next week as well. So I will get to Cornwall, hoping to get to Cornwall at some point next week. There's a few stations in Cornwall that I haven't been to yet. I haven't been to St. Germans, I haven't been to St. Austell, I haven't been to St. Earth, and I haven't been to Penzance. So I want to get those stations ticked off my CV.
To-do list. But Billy Horschel is still in the mix. This is how his day started.
Bodmin's a bit far from Exeter. It is a bit far. But if you set off rather early in the day, you could still do a decent video there. I'm coming to Cornwall, Jimmy. Yeah, I will be, mate. I will make a trip to Cornwall next week. Like I said, the weather is improving finally next week. We've had a bit of a miserable July for sure, weather-wise. We had that god awful storm here yesterday. Did a bit of damage to my garden, it did. A few plants knocked over. You been to St Ives? I haven't actually, Luke, no. Your brother lives in Newquay. Ah, right. Yeah, I've been to Newquay a few times. I haven't been to Newquay by train though, but I have been to Newquay. So yeah, I know what Newquay's like. So yeah, I have lived in Cornwall my whole life. That's good. Yeah, Cornwall's very good, Luke, for sure. You know, especially during the summertime. Just need to do something, guys. Hang on. And a 1, 2, 3. Just gonna move. You'll notice I just moved my tripod there. I'm just trying to.
great part. That's the perfect thing.
Just had to connect some power there, guys. Don't want to run out of batteries during this live stream. Turn the light down as well.
Quite the hook is great, yeah. But we are too there is so much on the line this week. Not only the title for the Wyndham Championship.
Right, where are we? Just had to turn the light on there, guys. I can afford to come on myself. I may have to be somewhere like Plymouth. How's the tripod? Going pretty good. I didn't use the tripod when I went to London yesterday because I wasn't allowed. So I know London stations are pretty strict on people using tripods for whatever reason. Not sure why. Yeah. Hello, Jack. How are you? You'll miss the HSTs. I certainly will as well, James. Don't you worry. I think everyone will miss the HSTs for sure. Why can't I take tripods to London station as well? I didn't actually take my tripod to London yesterday anyway. So I did my own old-fashioned way of holding my camera yesterday. I went back to my old-fashioned way. But you know, is what it is. The main important thing is, with how much my ticket was to London yesterday, that in the main thing, I just wanted to make the videos at London. I didn't really care if I didn't have my tripod yesterday anyway. So yeah, Reading, yeah. Reading's a very good station to film at. Would I have used my tripod at Reading? Because Reading's a massive station, so it'd be pretty hard to keep turning the tripod every so often. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, Reading's a good station to film at. You saw a tour today. I will say your name, but I'll probably butcher your bloody name again, mate. What tour did you see? Got a bit of golf on the background. A 33s and 47. Oh, very nice. Where was that heading to then? I'm good. Yeah, I saw a tour 3 times yesterday. 3 times yesterday. How did you manage to see it 3 times? Was it the journey there and back? The Pembroke Coast Express. That sounds very posh. What did I say? What do you mean? I saw that in TikTok earlier. Don't use TikTok. I don't. I don't want to embarrass myself on TikTok. Maidstone has 3 stations. You might like it in Kent. I miss living in Exeter. Yeah. I haven't been to Kent yet, actually, in my lifetime. I've never been to Kent. I want to get to Kent. Sounds like a nice little area. So yeah, I will get to Kent again. It'll be maybe expensive to get there. I might have to save up to do some of these trips. Do I use Discord? No, I don't. I don't know what Discord is about. Oh, top and tail. Oh, okay. Discord's like a was like a chat sort of thing, is it? Right. Yeah. Discord. You get all the you can get all these social media accounts. You got all these TikToks, Discord, Instagrams, obviously Facebook, Twitter. So yeah. Okay, and the trains. And the trains had issues as well. I was stuck with Plymouth for a few hours. I got the last time from Plymouth. That doesn't quite make sense. I don't know what you mean by that, mate. But you know, getting stuck on a train is not nice. Especially if it is the last train, then you're gonna be a bit boogered. It was the last train from Plymouth. I was going to swear there, but I'm not going to swear it on live. Waited with Luke for 3 hours. Hello, little station, mate. Do you have a proper name, by the way? Will I visit the Plym Valley Railway to ride the Pacers? Nope, I won't be. I'm not a fan of Pacers. I never have been. No disrespect to any Pacer fans out there, of course. But for me, unfortunately not. I would like to visit Plym Valley, but not for the Pacers. I would just go out for the day there, perhaps just to nice little socialisation if the weather's nice. May have a look at the Pacers, but I probably won't film it. Probably won't go on it. So yeah. Well, we know what Pacers are like. I never liked them when they were down here. So they're just like wheels on buses, aren't they? Yeah. Can I say anything good about the Pacers? I don't know. I mean, the ride quality for starters is awful. It's like buses on wheels, and yeah. So yeah, all kinds of bad, really. The seats were okay. Yeah, I suppose that's probably the only good thing about the Pacers. The seats were all right. But even then, even if the seats were all right on Pacers, it's still not good to be on those trains. So yeah. So we got 14 people here. Thank you all for very much for coming in, guys. Greatly appreciated. If you are liking this live stream, leave a like. Jack, don't even get me started. Luke and Jack, do you have something against each other? Hello, Jordan. You alright, mate? What is what is my views on the 158s and 159s? Um, my views on the 15. I like both of them. I love the 158s. I love the 159s. Very nice trains. Nice smooth rides in my view. They're not squeaky either. They seem to keep the 158s in rather good condition as well. Unlike the 150s, they can be a bit squeaky, but you know, 158s and 159s are really nice in my view. Oh, well, the only criticism I'll say about the 159s, the Southwestern 159s, is they don't have anywhere to charge your phone up in standard class. They only have it in first class. And that's pretty weird to build a train without no plug sockets. Do I hate the 150 202 202? No, I don't, Jamie. I quite like it actually. I know some people don't like it. I know Luke, he doesn't like the 216 because of the seat formation. But yeah, other than that, yeah, quite like the 202. Same as the Cross Country 170s. They don't have chargers. Ah, oh, God, hell. It's just, why do they build trains, right? No plug sockets. It's just absolutely pathetic. MC King 447, interesting username. Do I like Sir Nigel? Are you on about the Sir Nigel Gresley steam locomotive? I mean, I'm not too fussed about seat formations either. I will admit it does look weird with three seats next to each other. Yeah, but you know, every train has something unique and different, I would say. So yeah, I mean, I was on a 5-car IET from London Paddington back to Exeter St David's last night, and that was god awful bad. It was packed. I'm glad I got home in the end last night. I was a bit worried I was going to get stuck in London last night. This was due to the fact that there was bad weather back here, back home yesterday, which caused the major delays of trains going into London. So, and some trains were getting cancelled in between London and Reading because of that. So I was getting a bit worried there. You like the Flying Scotsman? Yep, it's a very historic steam locomotive for sure. He was worried about getting stuck in Plymouth. Well, it's simple, Jack. Don't leave it too late, mate. Make sure you get on the next train. If that gets cancelled, at least you know that you got one after. Never leave it too late on the train. How is my garden, Jamie? Yeah, like I said, had a look at the garden this morning, and one or two sunflowers unfortunately got damaged in the windy weather that we had yesterday. But other than that, not bad. I did get a few messages from my fellow friends yesterday when I was in London that the power went out a few times where I live in Exeter. So yeah, but there we go, innit? It's the way our British weather goes. If you want to get stuck, go and do what I do. Get the last train off Tiverton. Or at least if I get the last train at Tiverton, I'm not far from Exeter, am I? So I can just still get back to Exeter somehow. Not like I would leave it to the last train to get me back. Anyway, I'm not a nutter like you, Luke. But yeah. Should have stayed on my train back, but got off to see Luke. All right. A stick blew off my tree and nearly broke my car window in Par yesterday. I was on my way to see Rail Tours. Yeah, I did hear a lot of trees fell down. There was practically I think practically all trains on the Oakhampton to Barnstable line got cancelled yesterday. So yeah, yesterday's unseasonably weather yesterday was rather bad for sure. Trees fell down where I live. Branch was hanging off on the power cable. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite unusual to get windy weather during the summer, isn't it? I mean, we don't have it very often. It's been summer's not over yet, but it's been a weird summer, isn't it? We had such a really hot and dry June, and then July has just been god awful. Start of August hasn't been great either, to be fair. But they say that the weather is going to improve next week. Hooray! The announcements are annoying, James. Yeah, for sure, mate. This is why I'm very not so keen on trying to make a live stream at a station. For first of all, I've got to have proper Wi-Fi connection to do it as well. I know that the Wi-Fi connection at stations are not the best. In fact, Wi-Fi and trains are really crap as well, to be honest. So yeah. Full class IETs on live. You do come up with some very wacky ideas, don't you, Luke? Class 37's next weekend. Is there tools coming down here next weekend? I can't remember now. If there is, I'll probably see them. So yeah, hope you all are enjoying this live stream. 11 viewers in at the moment with a respectable 8 likes on the live stream so far. Thank you guys, for that. There's one on the 2nd of September. Is that a diesel tool, is it? I think it's Wednesday for rail tools, not the weekend. I don't know though. Okay, Mike. Yeah, I'm not so sure either, actually. Somerset Train Spotter, how are you? Why are you bored of SNG? What is that, by the way? James Roberts, will I go to Yatton or Fratton? That's a very good what you said there. Yatton and Fratton. That rhymes very nice, doesn't it? I haven't been to Fratton. That's near Portsmouth, isn't it? And Yatton I have been to. I went there a few months, well, I think a year or so ago. Sir Nigel Gresley, I probably won't see Sir Nigel Gresley again, out of respect. I've seen it so many times, and like I said, it gets a bit boring in my view, unfortunately. Yeah, I probably won't see it. But that doesn't stop the fact that if people still want to see it, they can still see it and enjoy it, but I won't see it, unfortunately. Yeah. Obviously, as you know, Sir Nigel Gresley's doing all the English Riviera Express tours to Kingswear this summer. I enjoy going to Whirl. Yeah, I've been to Whirl a few times. Quite a nice little unique station. Not much shelter points at Whirl though. If you go on a rather bad day for weather-wise, you're gonna get rather soaked. So I'm gonna go and make a drink, guys. I'm gonna keep this live stream going. I'll be back in a few seconds. I've been to Yatton 3 times. I love that station, yeah. Yeah, Yatton's quite a good station, I love it, yeah. You get some good passes at Yatton when they go zooming through. So Yatton is a very nice station for sure. I'm coming to Exeter soon for a few days at the end of August. Well, that's very good, James. If you do come to Exeter at the end of August, drop me a message on one of my videos, and if you want to see me, or if you do see me out and about, yeah, come and say hi.
Vincent Norman also looking like he is poised to make the postseason. That is on the strength of a win earlier this year at the Microsoft Championship. So we'll see if that holds up. Practice. Looking on. Wonderful look. Unprecedented kind of Ross Sullivan. This golfer's will be 100 years old in 3 years.
I think you gotta trust the other direction, and you also gotta trust your numbers, that you can see most people down there, 131 yards over that shoulder. Big gust of wind just hitting the blades.
Am I doing anything tomorrow? Not a lot. I got my mum and dad coming back home tomorrow. Got a little bit of work in the morning to do. But I may get out in the afternoon. Class 37 scrap movement to Dawlish. Okay. Do I like any more do I like any more stations apart from Marsh, Barton, St David's, Central and St Thomas? Are you talking about locally? Hello, Charlotte. Where do I work? Just a basic cleaner's job, basically. In Marsh Barton, actually. So, yeah. It's income at the end of the day, nothing special. But, yeah. Pretty simple. You and Jack wants to see me tomorrow, do you? Yeah, it depends what I'm doing. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, so, yeah.
So we've seen Vinny Hawthorne out there. He's had such a great tournament so far on the greens. He's just struggled a little bit today. Down to 7-stroke games putting today. But although that is brilliant.
You're going to Dawlish Warren and Starcross to see Rail Tours next week. That's very nice, Mike. I hope you enjoy, mate. Cup of Charlie. Depends what rail tours. Depends what rail tours they are. I mean, if it's a Sir Nigel Gressy again, yeah, like I said, I won't see it because I've seen it many times. If it's a diesel tour, then I may see it. It's a shame that they book the same steam locomotive to do most steam tours every time. It's just a bit boring in my view, but there we go. No worries, Mike. What other local station in Devon do I like? I quite like Dawlish. Dawlish is quite a nice station for the views. Starcross as well. That's nice views, especially when the weather's nice. Starcross, you get the tones from the trains going through all the time. Dawlish is good for views when the weather's nice as well. So, yeah. Alex, come to the pub.
hands are pulling the trigger a little bit softer.
Not sure about that.
And then the last one now, I'm almost just visualising this foot just dropping in this front edge, so picking 3 paces and 3 different lines. So this is the top line now, a little bit more break, same routine, but the trio. And roll it nice and slow, do the trio just like that. So matching the pace of the line, really important thing to do. And also, if you're on downhill a lot and it's really quick, you might just want to aim a little bit out of the toe.
So James, what made you move to Kent, if I may ask?
Great work, Trey. Under pressure in the Audi performance zone. Perhaps the big Marshall could do with a little bit of that. Holding putt. So important as he heads to the final stretch of this round. 16 on the par at the moment. Lost of possession. This is a putt for the outright lead. Lover.
Do I like the Black 5 Steam Loco?
Incredibly Marshall bows.
Yeah.
Two par.
Did I see the Black 5? I think I did see the Black 5 Steam Loco this year. I think it was with a tour this year. Or was it by himself? I think it was by herself. I know that Black 5 Steam Loco was with the Flying Scotsman in 2018. That was good to see. That was nice. And that's when I started my channel. My mum and I moved to Kent because of my grandparents. My grandfather died in December 2020. My nan is in a home. Sorry to hear that, James, mate. Yeah. Family is important at the end of the day. Unfortunately, I've got a few little concerns in my family now as well, health-wise, which I can't mention about. But yeah, it's never nice, for sure. So yeah. Obviously appreciate everyone coming into this live stream, leaving a like as well. All good. Same with my nan. She's not in a good state, but one day I be moving to Bristol. My spelling's bad. Yeah, your spelling is bad, mate. I think the Voyagers need a spruce up. They definitely do, for sure. Definitely agree with you on that one. All cross-country Voyagers definitely needs a spruce up, for sure. They are definitely showing their age a little bit now. So yeah, all the liveries on the Voyagers definitely need a spruce up, for sure. And I have my interesting views on the Voyagers. They always get packed. So yeah, not the best of trains, but there we go. Yeah, family's definitely important, Luke, for sure, mate.
Maybe a good break that stays in the pine stroke, because you'll be able to get clean contact hit a huge hook in second. Down the hill now, inside 20 feet. After pitching right. Just two back now at 18 under. Wow, that bounce dropped off to the mistake at 12. That is fantastic.
Yeah,
Using a very
we know.
cover for the one that Lucas
We know that spelling's never never right all the time, is it?
That's kind of like what we've been seeing all week with Billy. Just that sort of half
Hello, Mark. Next long distance trip. Not sure. I may make a longish trip at the end of this week coming up. I may visit that new station in Bristol, the Portway Park and Ride. May make a visit there if I can get my words out. Yeah, so I'll probably do that.
all of this, of course, is out of range for him. He just knows that he's a great base. Golf on Sky Sports is brought to you by Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan.
Come to Rugby or Nuneaton. Believe it or not, I actually went to Coventry. This is a while back, but I went to Coventry for my, I think it was for my 600 subscriber special, and I was really thinking about going to Rugby on that day. I was, because I know Coventry's not too far away from Rugby. So, but yeah, Rugby on Nuneaton. Again, it's going to be expensive. I'm hoping to get to those two stations for sure. I know Rugby is really good for freight, isn't it? So, yeah. Have I ever been to Ashchurch for Tewkesbury? Yes, I've made a video there once. Thinking about going there in a few months. It's pretty far from Par and Cornwall. It's near Gloucester. Yeah. Okay, Luke. When are you going live again, mate? Have I been to Manchester Piccadilly? As I call it, Manchester Piccadilly. No, I haven't. Unfortunately not. That's another station when I get to. In the next few minutes. Okay, I may come to your live stream later on, mate. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Luke. Much appreciated. Yep, see you soon, mate. Okay, so coming up to near 55 minutes being live. Like I said, thank you all so much for coming in, guys. Greatly appreciated. Gonna stay live for a couple more minutes yet. South Devon Railway is got a loco number 5526. Okay, is that a steam loco, Sam? I do recognise that number. U7. What does that mean? Okay, Mark. Thanks for coming in, mate. Much appreciated. Never been on the 158 Southwestern Railway Voyagers. All turbos only went on the Pacers 150s and HSTs. Yeah, well, I've been on practically all Maker train down here, so I know what each train is like. You've never been on the 158s, Voyagers, or turbos. Definitely make a trip on the 158, mate. 158s are nice. Nice seats, nice smooth journeys. Same with the Southwestern trains, the 159s as well. They're nice trains to go on. Voyagers, they're all right. Like I said, they get too packed every time, so I try and avoid them, but I can't. If I'm doing a trip to Bristol, unfortunately I have to take a freaking Voyager. Problem is, they only put 4 coaches on every time, which is not enough. They need to put more, like a double Voyager, and that would be quite good then. And what else did you say? Turbos. Turbos are good trains. Turbos are good trains. Yeah, turbos are good trains for sure. They're pretty nice in my view. Nothing wrong with them. I'm working your video. What do you mean by that? As long as it's not the 158959. You would have to mention about that, wouldn't you? I like it. Great Western HST. Yeah, I do too as well. But unfortunately, as you know, the Great O caster sets are going eventually, aren't they? Towards the end of the year, phasing them out. Although I think they are keeping 1 or 2 caster sets, I believe, going into 2024. You like your video? You mean you like my live stream? If you do, mate, thank you for that. I used to live in Scotland. Used to get the 170s, 158s, 160, or were all much better than the Class 385s, which particularly replaced them. Right, don't know much about the trains in Scotland because I've never been to Scotland yet, so I know what they look like, all the trains in Scotland, but I've never been there. So, yeah, again, I would love to get to Scotland. It's just finding the time and the money to do it. And as you know, things now are never cheap. What is it like on the IETs? Yeah, they're fine. Yeah, they're fine, really. Don't have any complaints about the IETs, really. I suppose, and the only thing about IETs is their seats are pretty hard. That's my only complaint. Class 1.5 HSTs are gone. Yeah, they went ages ago. They have kept some of the, like I said, the shorter former caster sets in shorter format. They're still around down here and in the Wales area as well. Would I go to Brighton or Liverpool? Those are 2 stations I haven't been to either. You know, so many stations I want to get to. Yeah. Again, if I want to get to Brighton or Liverpool, it would just have to find the right time and the money to do it. So, yeah. I'm Ben to the today's stream. What do you mean by that? Need to make a bit more sense, my good friend. You support Liverpool? Well done, James, mate. You got good taste. I used to support Exeter City as well. Used to have a season ticket at Exeter a few seasons ago, but I don't really follow Exeter anymore. Even though I do live in Exeter, I don't really follow them. They did win their first game of the season yesterday. Exeter City did. And as you know, the Premier League season starts next weekend. Look forward to that. Yeah, things are never cheap, Mike, for sure. But have I been on the Great Western Night Sleeper from Penzance to London Paddington? Says nice on those trains. I haven't yet. That's another thing I would like to do. If I was going to do that sleeper, I would probably actually do it from London to Penzance instead of Penzance to London. I'll probably do it from London to Penzance. Obviously get off at Penzance and then spend a few hours at Penzance and then get the train back to Exeter. That's what I would do. I'll probably do that one day. Probably film it all as well. Get it all on camera. Ronnie paid for Liverpool. Who's that? Ronnie? Ronnie? Don't know. Would I go to Eastbourne? It's funny actually, you mentioned all of these stations, James, which I haven't been to yet, mate. Again, yeah, I'll have to get there and see what that's about. I know the Eastbourne is on the line going to Brighton. And it's part of the first train sim game as well, isn't it? Yeah, you know. Eastleigh is a good one. Yeah, I actually have been to Eastleigh twice, I think. Eastleigh is definitely good for freight because obviously you got the freight sign is next to Eastleigh Station, so that's good seeing all the freight locals in there. Rooney doesn't play for Liverpool. Rooney played for our arch rivals Man United. Good player, Rooney. I'm not going to knock it from him. He was a good player in his time. Crediton is a nice one. Yeah, been to Crediton quite a few times, mate. Easy to get to for me. There's not really much to do in Crediton, to be fair. I like the station at Crediton. It's quite a unique one. They've kept the kind of style architecture of Crediton Station. It looks very nice. They kept the Victorian sort of style to the station. Okay, thanks for coming in and have a good sleep. I know there's a Tesco there, Jack. Yeah, went to there once. The Tesco's in Crediton is quite big. Not too far from the station either, is it? Just a little short walk. Exeter's bus station looks nice. Definitely looks better now. I'm not sure what they're going to do with the old bus station in Exeter. Maybe anyone can let me know on that one. Tamworth is a great station for freight and fast trains. Yeah, that's another station I want to get to is Tamworth. Yeah. So many stations I want to get to. I've been to Bath Spa, yeah, I've been to Bath Spa a few times. Pretty cheap for me to get there, actually. I can get a return from Exeter to Bath for about, well, about 35 quid. So I can easily do Bath Spa. Bath Spa again, Bath Spa is quite a unique station. It's got a nice little, is it a pub kind of restaurant right next to the station? Or actually on the station? Exeter and Bath, what did you say there? Exeter and Bath bus stations look the same. Yeah, I think they do in some way. I've never seen the bus station in Bath, so I can't really say on that. I remember when I lived in Exeter, we had the F and the E, but only came to Exeter last year, and I saw the E1. Yeah, they changed the numbering on the Exeter buses now, haven't they? They used to be, like you said, they called the E and the F1 or whatever. Now it's just called, was it the 1 or something like that? I don't know. I don't know why they changed the numbering on that, but yeah.
Hopefully it won't be long, it's going to come and go. But in the meantime, safety first, all the players are evacuated from the also. The horn has gone. Fortunately for Justin Thomas, he was just done in time. That could affect things coming in. You know, the rhythm of these players is disrupted, and certainly for our leaders, it's not come at a good time. But
Okay, so I'm going to stay live for about
at a good time. Before we get to that, though,
for about a few more minutes yet. What is my favourite 150? Don't really have a favourite 150, unfortunately. So yeah, I can't really answer that. We all know what my well, I wouldn't say it's my favourite 158, but as people know, my follower is the 158959. So yeah.
Jump before the hole that hit the pin and made it go offline. I mean, if they would have hit the deck, they would have run it, hit centre stick, and it would have dropped for it. It'd been a massive celebration, but it just compounds the errors on it and the heartache of Justin Thomas at the moment.
They definitely need some, yeah. I definitely agree with you on that one, James. They definitely need some DW40 on the brakes, for sure. They're very, most of the 150s are, definitely need some DW40 on those brakes, for sure. They're very squeaky trains. Okay, Jack, thanks for coming in, mate. Have a good one. You like the Class 57 sleepers. You like a lot of stuff, don't you? But yeah, Class 57 sleepers, yeah, they're nice little locomotives for sure. Have I got a favourite IET? I like the IET design, but not very good on the inside. Good question, that Mike. My favourite IET was the 800 321, the mast IET, which did have that mast livery at the front. I think it had it at the back as well. That was my favourite IET, the 800 321. Unfortunately, they took the livery off that. I know they took most liveries off most IETs. So, yeah, which is a bit of a shame. You like the turbos, James? Yeah, turbos are a nice little trains for sure. We never used to have the turbos down here. Obviously, the turbos replaced the god awful pacers down here, thankfully. So yeah. Oh,
Keeping him in a little bit of a different location and all that at a drop. Look at him, he's so passionate. I actually love seeing him like that. I think a lot of players, top players,
you
go
filmed the mask IET at Menicott.
play out. But he said
Yeah, it's a definitely a very cool design for sure, mate. Quite like the Rainbow IET, the 800-008. Quite like that one as well. I liked it when they put the Christmas livery one on the 802-106. That was a nice one as well. But again, they took the livery off that one as well. They should have the Halloween livery on the IETs like they did with the Christmas livery. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, James, for sure. That'd be nice if they did that. Yeah.
yeah, he did. And we all got to feel for him. I mean, like anyone really in his position. You're such a winner. Look at this little last bang just before the front lift. Took it up in the air, and that was enough for it to deflect and carry the left part of the hole. And I'm sure this is a relative of his.
Okay, guys, if you've got any more questions, please ask away. I will be ending the live stream very soon. So if you've got any more questions, please ask. Got a pissing... I got a bloody fly.
Under the cosh, especially coming down the stretch there, you know, did he have the minerals for it? Did he have the shots in the tank that he was able to do? Yeah, he did. He's got to hold his head up high. I mean, he's been struggling. There's a lot of demons going on with Justin Thomas at the moment. And, you know, I've been a witness to seeing him at the Scottish League.
When I go to Cardiff or Swansea,
Conjuring up like 3 different
been to Cardiff quite a few times, mate. I've never been to Swansea. I will go to Swansea at some point. I know Swansea's a dead-end station, isn't it? So, would the frequency be okay at Swansea? I don't know, maybe. But I will try Swansea out. I know what Cardiff's like. That's a busy station, Cardiff. But Swansea, yeah, I may do Swansea as well. Again, I'm not sure when, but I probably will do Swansea at some point. Cardiff train, I think you said Cardiff train depot, or I think you said depot, is it? I think it's that. You like the steam loco? Yeah. Steam locos are, yeah, all good. What about St Drury's? Where's St Drury's, James? Where's that?
I did great. I mean, regardless of what happens today, this week, next week, whatever, I mean, I feel like I'm back to me again. I mean, I thought I handled, personally, I think this was harder today than winning a golf tournament. I mean, if you don't win a golf tournament, you go finish whatever you finish. You learn from it, you go to the next week, whereas if I fail here,
Best steam locos, the Black Five and Flying Scotsman. Yeah, well, like I said, they were together back in 2018 when they first came down here. So yeah, you know. Obviously, when the Flying Scotsman's doing a service anywhere, it's the most popular steam loco ever, the Flying Scotsman. So it does get rather busy for us train spotters. Have I seen the Malar steam loco? I haven't. No. Any ideas where that steam loco is based at?
south southwest all day, and I got 155-yard 9-iron, I got 142 yards. Like it's just you could see it as soon as it went up in the air, it got kind of floaty and came back into the grain. So it was unfortunate at the time. Obviously, that happened on Thursday.
Is there any stations in Wales that are good for fast trains? I've only found one called Shotton in North Wales, but that's all I've found so far. Good for fast trains. I mean, you get your longer IETs at Cardiff and some castle sets. Same with Newport and Seven Tunnel Junction. You get your castle sets and you get your IETs going through Seven Tunnel, don't you? Station. Pretty good for fast trains there. I mean, you get your fast trains at Swansea, don't you? But they actually stop, so they won't be fast, really, will they? So, yeah, I think those are the only stations I can think of that have fast trains in Wales. Oh, you do get your fast trains on that stretch of line going into Lanley. I'll probably butcher that, but yeah. You like the Southwestern 159007? Oh, very nice. Any particular reason why? How many times do you reckon you've seen the 158959 since you started filming? Probably a lot of times, Jason, mate. Absolutely tons of times. It's always down here. Well, you know what the 959 is like? It's always down here. So I always see it. No matter where I go down here, I always see the bloody thing. I could probably make a whole list of how many times I've seen the 959. So, yeah. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm going to end the live stream here. Thank you all for coming in. Extra St David's, they should have taken the letters off the stations like platform. Don't know. Yeah, with St David's, I don't know why they put the letters on the platforms now. Make it 3B or 1B. It's pretty stupid, isn't it? But yeah. So there we go, guys. Gonna end the live stream here. Gotta keep ending the live stream, but we got more messages. Andrew, how are you, mate? Hi, Alex. You just subbed to my channel. Thank you for that one. Appreciate that. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. We'll be back again with another live stream very soon. Not sure when, but hope you enjoyed this live stream. And if you did, leave a big fat like. And yeah, and thanks for everyone that has came in. So until next time, from me here in my living room doing another live stream. I shall see you all soon, guys. Take care.